Hey everybody, Sylvia K here, and today I'm going to do a little better detailed video about how I set up my pig snares. So what I have is, I have two screw lag bolts, and I've attached a wire on each end. They have a head on them so it won't slip over. And since this is not bob wire has the little barbs that stick up, and if you cut your bob wire right, you can have the barbs sticking up where it'll help catch your toggle and it won't slide around. So what I've done here, I've taken some electrical tape and I put it in the center of this wire to keep my toggle from slipping on either end. So also what I've done here, I have this tree that I have pulled down from here and cut quite a bit of it off, and I've taken, and since I don't have a fork on the end of this tree, I have taken and tied my paracord in a knot around it, and then I have taken some electrical tape and crisscrossed it across here, so when the pig is snared, he cannot pull this loop off this tree. And your paracord goes all the way down here. You pull your cord down where it's going to meet your peg that you've hammered in the ground here, like this. And you have to pay attention to where your pigs are coming into, because you just can't pick up a snare and place it anywhere. But anyway, what I've done is I've taken and I've hammered these into the ground over here, and I have taken this cord and pulled it down taut, and I've got a little toggle here that you tie on here once you pull your cord down and make sure you got enough tension on it. And I've taken across here and I've hammered a guivy stick in the ground across from here. And then once your toggle is in here, what you do is you measure out your distance and then cut your stick accordingly. And I've taken and placed my loop over my trigger there. And what I've used for bait this time is some blackstrap molasses and a box of Kool-Aid, not Kool-Aid, Jello. And I've thrown some old walnut pieces in there. And so once a pig comes along and sticks his foot or his nose up against this, it'll release this toggle over here and he'll be snared in this loop here. Now, as you can see, I've got my 3 snares set up here. I've got this one in the front, and you can see where they were rooting around this morning, over here, down in there, and over there, over in here. And I've got me a snare set up over there. And as long as the birds don't come and set these snares off, I might be able to get one today. These pigs, since they're living next door and aren't all that wild and are used to just tooling around with the junk that lives next door, they've been coming over here 2 or 3 times a day, and they don't come normal wild pig 30. They come at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and so forth. So, wish me luck. And the way I make my loop is I take this paracord here, and I would burn the end of it here, and you come around 3 times around your finger, hold this and you bring it through the top. And make sure it's loose enough to where whenever it goes, it'll be tightened again. And what you can do is on your end that's sticking out here, you tie a knot. A lot of times, because they're struggling to get out of it, they can undo that. But anyway, as your snare goes off, it tightens up. And the way it tightens up on them, they pretty much can't back out of it. And it gets pretty tight. Most of the times when Lido comes and gets the pigs that I catch, he has to cut it off because they can't loosen it up. But anyway, that's how you do that. And you want to make sure you use paracord that's strong enough that's going to hold a pig, because you never know what size pig you're going to get. Sometimes you'll get a little bitty one. Sometimes you can get a 300-pound one like I got in the back. And like I said, when you sit your snare up, you want to make sure that the pigs have been coming in on that trail. And these pigs have been coming right across from my neighbors. My neighbors live right through them trees there. And they've been visiting here about every other day. There were 2 here this morning, same 2 that's been coming along. And I caught their little sibling a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, I also want to make sure that they have a deterrent where they can't go around the snare. And since they've been visiting this wood pile that I got here and haven't been able to clean up yet, this is one barrier, and then I have this over here. And I know that they've been in this exact spot rooting around for some guava fruits, which I'm going to put some more down around in here for them to be collecting. This is a guava fruit right here. They usually come and more interested in digging up worms. But anyway, I hope that's a little bit more informative than the snare video I did before. So I hope everybody's well. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like and a comment. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.